What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. In today's episode, we build a kelp farm and tackle some bastions. Unfortunately, because I am putting this all together on the last day, or the day it needs to be uploaded, I should say, it's a little bit shorter of an episode, but unfortunately, that's what we got this week. So, without further ado, let's build a kelp farm. Unfortunately, due to complications with the replay mod, we have the first section of the farm and then the last section of the farm, and it's kind of, I mean, it gives you the full picture of what we're building. We're building 4 parts of it all, and it's just a standard, you know, item grows up, detector goes off, piston breaks item, detector goes off again, but with water in between everything, because, you know, kelp. So since recording that time lapse, I've actually quadrupled what we have. So of those tiny chambers, we have 16 rows of 8 kelp. So you can see it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then there's that'd be the original. So I guess it's 32 if I did math better. Right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I doubled it, so 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 8, 16, 24, and 32. They all come down a pathway here, and did I turn this into ice? Yeah, ice right there. So they all come down, they go in and join and up a water spout into this here chest. And while I was building the extra 24, this ended up building up, so that's why we have such a stockpile here. And actually this kind of implies I'm gonna move this elsewhere so I can get a better look here. But basically I'm gonna see if this is pulling fast enough to get the rest of this out. We may need to actually split into 16s so that we have different smelter arrays for each 16 pile. Because if this is not siphoning, well, then again, it's not that the chest isn't siphoning fast enough, it's that the hoppers are all filled up, which kind of suggests we need another furnace. Which we can do easily enough. Behind here is the iron farm, so like you can see dripping water here. That's actually one of the platforms for the iron farm. So I really snuck it in here, and I need to dress up this backside, of course. But we have dressed up the facade. If we come out here. And so we came in with a similar style to this one. However, we have recessed walls, and sort of pillars that are cropped out. I want to have like little tweaks like this in this area, in the underground city, I suppose. We're gonna stick to similar themes in similar areas, but tweak like a detail or two. So, you know, the building next to this might go back to having the flat walls like this, which is a little bit more boring. I still need to dress this up a bit. And same with this. Like, this is, again, just the basic facade. We could add, you know, fake windows and planter boxes and stuff like that, of course. That being said, the other thing I want to add, and I'll have to, with this trough here, we'll have to figure out how to do it, but I want to be able to, if this fills up, right, this first hopper fills up, I want to be able to shut the farms off so they're not growing. And so basically what shedding off the farms means is that the pistons that we can't see from here will stay extended, right? So the kelp won't grow, but the water will be there, the kelp will be ready to grow when we retract the pistons. That being said, adding another furnace means that a lot of this might go faster. Oh. Oh. Okay. It looks like I accidentally broke the redstone there. So give me a second, make sure that... I'm not sure how I would have done that. I need to find a comparator. Okay, so we get that back in there. And we get that back in there. We also... Okay. Yeah, we broke some stuff here. Yeah, a repeater and I think 1 redstone dust. Unfortunately, I highly doubt I have any of that. There's 2 repeaters, there's that. There's some dust, there's a crafting table over yonder. Oh, right there even. Bam. Get that down there. And yeah, you go there, you go there. Oh boy, how much did this fill? Oh, this has been broken for quite a while, actually. By having these piles in here, once this spot fills up, it'll actually fire. So we're firing it faster because it's loading in more. We should see it there, which is good. But also stick those there because they... Oh, but that is going to push some of them down here. So in fact, what we want to do is put them down 1. But I think we go ahead and... Yeah, we can sneak them back in there. Okay, that's all fixed up. I should really put a border on this system so that we can prevent more redstone breakage. However, that looks good. And it didn't back up all the way. It only backed up to here. So it never stopped the furnaces, which is important. Yeah. How far is that backed up? So I ended up putting placeholder blocks down here to prevent, you know, having 4 extra stacks of dried kelp. What I would like to do is the same thing, but for this top row, which means it has to be different than the emeralds here. Though if I was smart about it, we could use emeralds and poppies and have that be that. We also have iron. So let's go ahead and look at all of that and see if we can't fill that. Oh. So as long as, you know, they don't run out of fuel at all, right? All of it should stay there, stay put. This can be emeralds, because the one underneath it is poppies. So then this one can be poppies. Because the one underneath it is emeralds. We We can swap these emeralds out for poppies. And then we can have emeralds here. Bam. Good. Put that there, put poppies here. Then emeralds, except for we have emeralds underneath. Boop. Oh, except for we don't need to do that, we just boop. Good. And then that's it. Good. Great. So with that being done, we have only one block in all of these hoppers, or one stack in all of these hoppers. What we can then do is back up the hoppers that feed into all of them, right? So there is a buffer, a larger buffer for that, but not an incredibly large one for each individual furnace, which will help us get to profits sooner, because upgrades and profits and stuff like that. That being said, I'm not sure how well I like this farm. I feel like it could use some improvements or some speed. I was actually surprised by how terrible these farms were. I was expecting it to go faster because kelp is you know, supposed to be a good fuel source and whatnot. And then overnight AFKing, and I don't even have, you know, anything in the chest, so it's unfortunate, but is a thing. I know a lot of people have been using bamboo instead because you can just basically use it straight. I wanted to do kelp because I thought the whole idea of the kelp farm was cool. The fact that it grows with water and then you can also push it around with the water. And still use the same piston and hopper setup. We do recess them one block extra so that we can get the flow of the water to push it out. If we didn't do that and had the kelp growing here, we'd have to rely on the piston to push the kelp, which means the top one probably wouldn't push so well. So yeah. Yeah. Next we have some clips from me trying to clear some bastions. I say trying because you'll find out why. And then we also made this. Oh yeah, I already showed this off. So yeah, bastion clips, here you go. I just remembered that I need to take on bastions and get the netherite upgrade, don't I? Well, I just saw a chest down there, so let's go loot it. Or die trying. I should have brought a shield. I thought I was really planning on doing this. Oh. Why, of course. Why wouldn't I have already done this one? Is there more to this? Is this the bottom? I'm gonna claim that this is the bottom. Because I don't know better. What about this guy? This guy needs to be something, right? Yeah, you're gonna want to shoot. That's quite a bit of bastion down there. Oh, hello everyone. I really just like one-shotting these guys? Not all of them. Just good. Wouldn't want to. Like, everyone hide. There's an archer on our roof. Where are you at? Come on. Got him. Alright, let's see if we can't prevent ourselves from dying. Music disc, that's pretty cool. Some spectral arrows. We'll take the magma cream, the gold. What about you? Soul speed 3 and alright, yeah, we'll take it. So this is, I mean, it's gotta be something, right? Cool pieces anyways. See, I can't kill the guys that are in there because, I mean, you see what else is in there, right? You see, the thing is that I don't know if there's an actual, like, pathway you're supposed to go for these. So I feel like I'm just gonna, like, ruin the experience of taking these on. Very much too deep for where I need to be. But I'm gonna steal more of this gilded blackstone. Actually, I should probably take that stuff. Big step. Let's head back up and go after that chest that we saw from the sky. I am kind of amazed that I have found my way back to where I wanted to be immediately. It's through here and then... yeah, we're just gonna... that didn't work. Sorry, gentlemen, you are not allowed to be close. That's a little further down than I was expecting. Okay. Now we come back here. Don't have anybody else ready to jump us. Okay. This looks like almost like a ruined bastion. If that's a thing. So I recognize like the bridges that lead downwards. Normally your treasure room would be at the bottom. Okay, let's be honest about a couple things. We're going to get rid of the axe, the sword. I like the idea of keeping the crossbows. I think we get rid of the pork chop. Yeah, we got a little room. Let's jump down a little further. I don't like that. That's gonna hit me off somewhere I don't want to be. Come on, jump back up. No? Do 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 do. Holy. There's a chest. Go, 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 go. Okay. Okay. It's got stuff in it. We going? We going? We going? Ooh, boy. Nope. Get this? Huh. Totally not panicking. All strategy. Actually, oh, okay, I'll be honest. The only panic came when the not the hoglins, the piglins with their axes came in. Because I know those people do hurt. Do hurt? Do damage. A lot of damage. Like this guy. We got, yeah, we got ancient debris and crying obsidian from that last one. I don't want that helmet. Actually, that helmet. That was not a bad piece of goldware to wear. Just checking corners because I know somewhere I'll be missing something. Man, I really need to make a creeper farm. I don't have any gunpowder. Ooh, I think, don't desert temples sometimes give you gunpowder? A block of gold right there. Oh, look at that. Just gonna start working our way up here. Man, where's your grenade when you need one, right? Just to clear out a room full of enemies. out. I dare you. I thought that was just for a second. Okay. We're just gonna... Boop. What are we leaving behind? Nuggets? Iron nuggets? Nah, okay. That was very rude. God, wouldn't you panic because you dropped down somewhere? Alright. Oh, it was terrible. Nope, nope, nope. Get me out of here. I'm about to lose all my stuff. Right here. Okay. Time to go back. Unfortunately, there's like a very likely chance that I just lost all my stuff. That being nope. Okay. Dead hoglin. That being said, coming in here with pork chops, and invisibility potion, and 16 pearls. Yeah, you know we're about to get up into some mischief. Okay, I think I went this way. I just like skirted around this guy. Came out here. I gotta retrace my footsteps so I remember where I went. Circled left. I'm not wearing any armor. Just saying. And there's a chance that lava like destroyed my gear. That's actually a really good sign, I think. It's not. That's the wrong bridge. That's the bridge to the project that we're not going to discuss probably for a few episodes. Which means we went too far? Too far in the circling direction? Or is it not far enough? See, now I don't know, and these guys are really going to start hurting me. Just need some distance and some invisibility. Oh, there. This is not where I wanted that lava to be. Though, if we're honest here, lava might not be where I think it is. It's not. Oh, thank you. The wings, the important wings. Could've just ate it. One, two, three, four, I guess. Oh, there's the helmet. One, two, three, four, I guess. Soul Speed's the thing that we've retrieved this trip. So that's the bridge I was hoping to see. Okay, now we should have a... It's over here. We come up these stairs. And then somewhere in here. Okay. Here? No. Oh. Not there either. Okay. Somewhere in here, there's supposed to be a ladder or a stair step down. But I'm not seeing it. Which is interesting. However, I know if I go this way, I see that. And from that, I should be able to see that guy. So then we just fly on out. Ooh, thread the needle. Thank you. There's our way out. We just need to get around to this side. Why are you guys hitting me? I do not enjoy this. You do not have my consent. Therefore, you must perish. Wow, this episode has turned into a longer one than I had expected. Those clips of the Bastion were longer than I expected. And so what we're gonna do instead is probably call the episode there. I did end up going to another Bastion and finding the netherite pattern, as you guys may have seen earlier in this chest. So we can start upgrading our gear, though we need to get our gear to a point we don't want to upgrade. But that'll have to be for the next episode. As I said, this episode's already gotten pretty long, and I think we're going to end it there. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next week for the next episode. Bye!